we exist now, Sifu.
Yeah.
Can I get another one of those, Sifu?
Right back at him.
I don't want to be too greedy and ask for another one, so I'll just leave it there. Oh. I thought I was going to get one, too.
Hey, what's up, family? We got Brother Ollie here, and it couldn't have been more perfect timing. So on yesterday, we actually did long and shorthand, and we got introduced to what we call solo form practices, where you would take one posture and do it over and over again. And on yesterday, how long did we do that for, Peyton?
Oh, 30 minutes at least.
30 minutes for one posture. So long and shorthand is when the arms are extended like this. You know, if you were there, you remember it. But after doing this for 30 minutes, you know, and there's a little going up, turning. Now, 30 minutes of this could possibly, depending on your level, you know, could have possibly built up some tension in between the shoulder blades. What do you call that? The sublux?
Yeah.
Right in the sublux back there. And just Ollie and I were talking, you know, and he was saying, especially if you were working it like that and you went out into the cold weather, you could get what they call. Go ahead, brother. Talk to him about it. Yeah.
Well, your body temperature, like for the.
Come on in, so.
Hey, family. A lot of people during the wintertime love to take a hot shower, which is cool. Do that, you know, if that's how you feel. But then after you're done, cool yourself down. In other words, close your pores. A lot of people have problems simply because they take a hot shower, they get dressed, and they go out and get ready to go to work. Well, you're out in the wintertime, so all of that cold and that wind is coming in through your skin.
So how do they close their pores? What do you mean? How do they do that? So the hot shower's there and they're open.
The cool shower.
So cool it down.
Cool it down,
Gotcha.
yeah. Just turn your hot water down just a little at a time, and you'll feel the water change. It takes some time to actually feel the change because you can have it on ice cold and your body's still nice and warm.
Right.
You know, but once everything start closing, then you can actually feel the difference in the temperature of the water. So doing that after you've taken your hot shower closes those pores to prevent a lot of the wind from getting into your pores. Wind is predominant in all 4 seasons. So depending on, well, here we're going through winter, all toward the end, coming up on springtime, so it's going to change. But for the winter time is when to close your pores as often as you can, if you know, just by doing that or staying in one area until your temperature of your body goes down a little bit.
Right. So would this wind issue be more relevant to people who live in any particular climate, colder versus hotter, or is it the true wind that's causing this situation to go on?
Actually, the true wind does.
Right.
Because like I said, it blows predominant in all 4 seasons.
Right, you did say that. You did say that.
Yeah, so, you know.
Doesn't matter the season.
Yeah, a lot of people catch summer colds.
Right.
You know, so it's because sometimes their pores aren't regulating right. They're not getting sufficient water flow into their body. They're not drinking enough water to keep their body hydrated. So yeah, and you're going to sweat a lot of it out, especially if you work out in the sun. That used to happen to me all the time, no matter how much water I would drink and feel like I was waterlogged. I sweated a lot out, so I had to keep my body saturated.
So for someone who was doing that particular exercise that I just went over, and they may have accumulated some tension in here, or the wind entered here, what type of home remedy would you share with someone?
Well,
what type of advice would you give?
Something like that's real simple. You know, you carry your body with you, kind of like your tools. You know, you carry your tools. You can actually take your hand, okay, and there's an area.
Back over this way. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, there's an area right up and through here. you can actually take your thumb, okay, and break that up. Do it on both
Oh yeah.
both arms.
Here, will you show them on me, Ollie?
I remember
Sure.
when you did that on me too. Remember that? Oh yeah.
Okay, let me get here. Let's see. Okay, you can do your fingers. You will feel knots. Oh, like that one. Yeah, Peyton.
Oh yeah. What is that? The top inside half of my wrist.
Yeah.
What is that bone called right there, Sifu?
Which side? Bone? The radius or the ulnar?
Radius.
The thumb is on the
Thumb.
radial side.
Radial, yeah.
Radial. All right. Yeah.
And then on the other side, you have the ulnar.
You do both arms, because one would be
I
more
just did one myself.
more tender than the other one.
Top of the
Wow.
radial.
Okay.
What the heck was that all about?
Top of the
And
radial.
you can feel that.
Radius.
Oh, thank you.
You break it
Radius.
down. Yeah, you got to. You have to break that down.
I've never been
And
a medical
then-
professional before. in
Oh,
my
you're
life.
gonna
Start-
pick up so much medical terminology here with me.
Start
Yeah, it's
moving
gonna
your
be
neck around. That's
You're already
something.
picking it up slowly. but
Yeah.
surely. It grows on you slowly but surely.
Move your neck around. How does that feel?
Oh, yeah.
A little bit looser.
Hmm.
That will also help your neck and your shoulders at the same time, okay? To do a lot of releasing in that area for you.
So you can actually do this for yourself. You don't have to have anyone doing it, right?
No, these are some of the simple things you can do to yourself. You're welcome. Thank you for allowing me to do this.
Yeah, thank you.
Again, work on both arms. One would be the most tenderest, which will have the biggest knots.
Right.
So yeah, work that out.
On that radial side, radius.
Radius, yeah. all right,
Radius.
yeah.
On the radius side, the top of the radius.
But if it's really aggravating, then sometimes you would suggest a massage or something like that. Someone that they can go to in their area to get that taken out. They can do a little Tui-na Chinese medical massage to
Even
actually
a chair
loosen
massage
that.
would be sufficient, right?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Even
yeah,
chair massage for that to release,
Yeah.
release in between there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a seat.
You had mentioned something
Face-
else too.
face
Oh,
this way.
Okay, here you go. Bring the
Oh,
chair over a
me?
little further.
Yeah,
Oh,
you.
all right.
Let me see if you're in the camera. Yeah, you should be. You're in there. You shouldn't have to move because he's
All right.
perfect.
So a lot of times too, when you have problems up and through the back, whether it crisscrosses or go up and down, just press into that muscle and use your thumb. You can use your thumb to actually work across or use your fist. Work it.
So
Go
that's
deep
on the,
into
that's on the
it.
side of the spinal column, right?
Yeah, on both sides. Yeah, both sides of the spinal column. A lot of times your pain will be running up and through here, so you can go from the top and then to the bottom of it. Okay, you can actually work it and then kind of like stretch it out. Yeah, you can stretch that baby out. Oh, there's a little tick right there. Just work them out. You can go this way, cross fiber, or up and down with the fiber. So, but if you go cross fiber, you're actually stimulating all of that. You want to go to the point of origin where it starts and then down where it ends. So, and just do that work that whole muscle out.
That's going to be such a release.
Yeah, it is, because sometimes it can be deep, so you have to go a little deeper. Two, while you're at it, also you can use your hands to flush out the excess energy that's being released in that area. And here's a little secret I want to show to you guys, okay? A lot of times when you have problems and you're not sure, if you can have someone to do this for you, is to actually tap down the back. Just using the fingertips, just tap it. You don't have to tap hard. And just ask that person, does that feel better or does it hurt worse? Now, if you're going down and it feels good, then just keep going. But if it's starting to where it's like, okay, it's starting to hurt a little bit, then go the opposite direction in the tapping. So you can get feedback from the people you're actually working on.
So you take it back up.
Yeah, take it back up.
You also mentioned earlier something about the ears or something like that.
Yeah. Thank you, brother.
I thought that was simple, but yeah.
Yeah, the ears do a lot of releasing. You can grab them and just hang on to them. You can feel, actually when I work on the head and neck, I feel for the tightness in people's ears, and I just pull on them and just hang out, because that'll release a lot of the TMJ muscles as well as your neck muscles, okay? So if you have a little problems, just use that to pull.
Good, too.
You can also take, say, like your right hand for your left side and pull that ear back. That helps to release a lot of the stress and tension in your neck. So you actually have your ear, okay, and grab and just hold and pull.
Oh wow, your fingers are all the way across from your ear hole and everything.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you're really going in there. Okay, here, let me show these people.
So yeah, do the opposite.
Grab your ear right here.
Yes, exactly.
Literally grab your ear, and then from the other side, you just kind of let your arm hang. Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, and pull. That'll help to release a lot of the neck muscles.
Wow, that feels amazing.
It does, doesn't it? Gives you a little better,
Get a double going.
more range of movement, a little more flexibility in your neck.
Wow.
And you can actually feel it. It'll start shifting after a few minutes. Just hang out there for a few. You'll feel it.
And breathe through it.
Yeah, and just breathe through it and relax.
So you're relaxing and not pulling. You're just
Yeah,
relaxing. You're
exactly.
not pulling on anything.
What do you think about me pulling on both of them, Ollie?
Hey,
Why
why not?
Why not?
But you're limiting your range of motion with your arms.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because you want to get that pull.
You want, yeah, exactly. You want to
Rotate
get
it
that.
one at a time for sure.
Yeah.
All
Rotating
right.
the head.
Yeah.
You're releasing the neck. Letting all that tension go.
Exactly. And I know a lot of times, here's another little secret I want to share with you. A lot of times, and I've even done it myself, you know, after work or schools and things of that nature, your mind keeps going. So a lot of times too, you know, I hear people say, God, I'm tired of thinking. Well, you have a magic button on your forehead that you can shut the mind off with, okay? That's what I call it. I put people to sleep by doing that, and you can do it to yourself. I've done it to myself a lot. You know, you take your thumb. Hey, you're sitting down, cross your leg like this, you know, put your leg across, and just stick your thumb right there at your eye, point it between the eyebrows, and just rest on it, and just hold it. And then you'll start feeling that where your body starts relaxing. And if you do it for about 15, 20 minutes, man, you'll pass right on out. It shuts that brain off from thinking so much. After work, you know, you're home with the family and or doing things at your place, and you know, you're still thinking about work. So why don't you, like you say, I want to clear my mind, I want to stop this, and then just stick your hand up through there.
Right.
That worked on an ex-girlfriend of mine, because at nighttime when we'd go to bed, she'd still be talking. I'd stick my thumb right up there, right between her eyes. 10 minutes later, she's out. Poof. I don't hear a peep out of her, okay? So that does work. I've used it for years.
Well, hey, sorry, we're going to have to wrap it up there, guys.
Catch us over at the Patreon, fam.
Yep, that's
We
where
headed
we're
over to
headed.
the Patreon.
That's where we're headed. Peace, family.
Holla, Tai Chi 360. Right back at you.